Hey guys, I'm Knuckle Steve and welcome to this little video I'm making. It's basically to do with how you can make a gun in Black Ops 3, and you can have 5 attachments on it. And I want to say my views on whether or not it's even fucking worth it, or whether it's just a pile of shit and there's no point even doing it, because I thought that it'd be really cool, you know, saying that you can get your own guns and you can do this whole thing of making your own shit, and it was like, oh, that's actually a really good idea, you know, and then you can add perks and shit. But no, actually what it is you can have 6 attachments altogether, but that's literally it. You can have a gun with 6 attachments and that is your entire class. You can have nothing else because the wild cards take up too much of it. It's not an actual gun, it's just you've used wild cards and got more attachments. So actually the whole barracks thing is complete fucking bullshit. Now this gameplay is actually quite good. I'm not going to say it's the worst because I did really well with it, but I'm not going to say that that's anything to do with having 5 fucking attachments on my gun. That's basically every other game that I play with this gun. Like, if anything, I'm rating the gun. The gun is great. And all I had to do is I took 1 attachment off this gun so I could have my secondary, so I could take out UAVs and counter UAVs, just because, you know, strategy and logic kind of made sense to me. But me being me, I don't see the sense in having this whole... it made me feel like I could have a gun, and have a gun with 6 attachments, and that would be a gun. And then I could have all my wild cards and perks and tacticals and grenades and stuff, and have a really good game. So I was like all up for it. And then as soon as I found it, it's absolutely the complete opposite. Why on God's green earth would I want a gun with 5 or 6 attachments and nothing else? Why would that make sense to me in a Call of Duty game to not be able to use a fucking concussion, see where anyone is on my map, have any kind of perk or whatever, or even have a freaking secondary to switch to? So you're basically relying on all of these attachments to get you through a game. That is not like what I need in Call of Duty. And this isn't even like a big thing. This isn't something going around the media or like everyone's complaining about it. It's just something I wanted to have a go at, because I didn't see the point in having because I saw it and it was you can make your own gun. And I was like, well, cool, I've always wanted to make my own gun. That's a really good idea. Well done. And I was like, you know, clapping, fucking yes, I can't wait to fucking do this. And then I get on and all I can have is a fucking gun. And this is this gameplay just to show you what it's like. Here I get a nice quad, and it's like, yeah, that's good, but I probably could have survived if I'd have known where the enemies were behind me with the perk I could have had. I would have been immune to other kill streaks with another perk I could have had. I could have stunned them all beforehand and then never died. Therefore, I wouldn't have got a quad, I could have got a 6-man or something. Or even go to the point of me saying that I could have switched to my secondary and gunned that person down, because the only reason I died at the end of that was because I had to reload. Otherwise I would have been fine, I could have run away or something, but I'm not fast enough. I don't have any thrusters. I mean, maybe if I had the perk to regenerate my thrusters faster, maybe I could have jumped away. There's so many other possibilities that could have happened in that situation that could have been better off for me than if I didn't have the 5 fucking attachments on this gun. And I know what some people are probably thinking listening to this. They're probably thinking, you know, this is kind of a bullshit rant because it doesn't make sense. But it does to me, because I don't see, I want people to know that there's no point having a fucking gun with 6 attachments and that's it. If anyone's even heard of this or is going to buy the game, because it only was released on Friday. I mean, if you're hearing about this and you're thinking, oh, well, I can make my own gun, it's going to be good. No, that shouldn't be a selling point for this game, due to it being because you can make your own gun. Not that it would be anyway. There are so much better things on this game than making a gun. This is just one of the things that kind of annoyed me, because I was like, yeah, I can have my own gun and I'll be able to own loads of fucking bitches and be able to get quad feeds all the fucking time with my awesome sniper rifle. I can put 6 attachments on and still have all the perks. And I was just fucking wrong. As much as I've critiqued this gun and said all the bad things about having 6 attachments in this class form and how bad it would be, it's actually a good gun. No break, but this gun, I mean, nothing else. I haven't tried anything else. I literally just tried this gun and I wanted to put some gameplay up for you guys. But it doesn't it doesn't complete me, if you know what I mean. As much as I'd love this gun, or as much as I do love this gun, it doesn't make sense that why they just go, oh yeah, you can have a gun with 6 attachments and that's it. I mean, you could have done so much better. I mean, if this was an actual thing, if you got to max level, say you got to level 55, I think 55 is the max level, and you got to that level and it said, right, now you can have your custom guns. And it was literally what I said earlier, where you can have 6 attachments on a gun, all your perks, all your tacticals and everything else, and that was your thing, and that was your prize for being level 55. That would have made sense to me. That would have been oh, well, yeah, I'm totally up for leveling up now so I can get that. But instead, they tricked me. They tricked me so badly. I was so happy. I like made this gun and I was like, yeah, that's really cool, because then as soon as I've unlocked all the attachments, that's the thing as well. You have to unlock all the attachments to get this. To actually be able to have 6 attachments on your gun, you have to have unlocked them all, obviously. But then that's a lot of work to then realise that it's pointless because you can't use anything else but that gun. I mean, that's like opening up a fucking Kinder Egg and having a Transformer person on the fucking advertisement, and you're like, fucking yes, I'm gonna get a Kinder Egg. You open up the Kinder Egg and it's one part of this fucking Transformer. So you're like, okay, I get it, you know. So you carry on buying Kinder Eggs to get all this Transformer. You finally get enough parts to build this Transformer, this Transformer you are so proud of that you could use and you could demolish all of the Decepticons, and you are so happy. But then you realise that you just spent all your money on Kinder Eggs to then build this Transformer, and now all you have is a fucking Transformer. Like, what else are you gonna do? There's no Decepticons, there's nothing else, there's nothing to help you, there's no more Autobots, it's just you and your little Transformer, and that's it. And that's how I feel right now. I feel like I just got the Transformer, and I've just been bullshitted. Like, why do this? I was so happy to make a gun as well. And no doubt, it does do well. Like, I'm not saying it doesn't do well. I'm saying that it would be better if I could have all my perks and shit, and it wasn't like, oh, you can build a gun, but you can have nothing else with this gun. And I don't even know if there's a way around this. I might just be complaining for absolutely no reason. They could be like, oh, by the way, if you do this, you can have that. You can have 6 attachments and all your player cards and everything. It's fine. Stop complaining. You're a bitch. Because so far, that is all I can see. That's pretty much all I can find on this. There's nothing else that's saying like that I can get another perk or a wild card that will help me do this. There's nothing that says anything to do with that. I mean, like, sure, I understand that this is like a new thing to the game, they're still updating it, and this has never happened before, so obviously there's a lot of changes that could be made, but that's just one that I believe would make this a lot better. Like, imagine having a gun, your own gun, that you made. I mean, just turn it into Fallout 4, where you can make your own gun and find different things, and after you've unlocked all the attachments, your level 55 reward is that you get to use your own gun that you made with all the attachments that you've unlocked, and it's just like a lot of work to hopefully do something. And that's what I'm trying to get out of this video, is that if you're trying to get all the attachments so you can be like, yeah, I can make this gun, and you're trying really hard to get all the attachments to your gun and level it up and everything like that, don't, because it's kind of like pointless. Also, on a side note, this guy just kind of jumped into the fucking fence so I could just finish him off. I didn't even know that was a thing, but I mean, what a dick. Let's just celebrate how much of a twat he is, rather than me getting killed by a Tempest after missing him 3 times. All the good things with this is that if you are okay with using like this gun, and maybe if you have fast mags and stuff like that so you could reload faster, and you had quick draw so you could aim faster, and your damage was up to FMJ and everything, which is 3 of the attachments I have on this gun, it does make it really good. And if you're okay with just using one gun, and if it's completely fine with you that you don't mind, and you don't really need a secondary, you find that in games you don't use your secondary or tacticals or grenades, then this is honestly a really good thing for you. Because I did enjoy this game. As much as I'm complaining because I died, it wasn't so rage-inducing that in the game I was like, god damn it, I wish I had my secondary. Because in game I've kind of learnt to have my secondary as the thing that takes down UAVs and stuff, so that was okay for me. And then obviously with kill streaks, if you have 5 attachments, not 6 by the way, I mean if you have 6 attachments, you're literally just relying on your own gun, you can't take down UAVs or anything, you are just screwed. But the way I did it was I had 5 attachments, and then I could have my gun to take out any other, like, any enemy score streaks that I needed to that would have like impeded me in any other way in the game. However, on another side note, watch me get fucking wall banged by a fucking Tempest. Watch this bullshit. It's an electrical charge, motherfucker. It can't go through a fucking wall. I mean, maybe it's just me complaining, but I just thought electricity couldn't travel through walls like that. But I mean, you know, I guess if you got FMJ on that Tempest, which is impossible by the way, but I mean, you know, some way it must have made sense. I mean, it can't just be me being a moany little bitch, because, you know, COD's fucking bullshit. But then I guess that's kind of like every time you die on Call of Duty, it is just bullshit. You cannot say it's anything else because you're a liar, because it always is bullshit. Anyway guys, just wanted to make this quick video just to like tell everyone about the 5-6 attachment thing and hopefully just get my views on it. Obviously if you don't like this video, don't like it. You know, that's kind of, you know, makes sense, doesn't it? Put your views in the comments below about what you think, whether I'm right, wrong, whether you think I'm a knob or think that like that was fucking bullshit with the Tempest, which it was. Don't fucking lie to yourselves. And let me know what other videos you want me to make, what other things you want me to discuss, or, you know, just for banter. You know, just put like, oh, can you talk about the Locus? And I will gladly talk about how the Locus is bullshit and just get St. Marcus. But, you know, that might be another video. Obviously, subscribe for more. You know, I haven't been Steve. And I will see you later. Bye.